Hello everybody, this is my latest vacuum find. It's a Hoover Mach5 multi-chamber cyclonic. Interestingly enough, it does not say anywhere on it Hoover wind tunnel when you expect bagless Hoover, especially full size, it would be a wind tunnel. Let's show off the backside service tag. Clunk. Hoover.com, 12 amp, main China, model U5 194900, serial number, I believe that's what it is. Okay, so there you have it. When I got it, first thing I checked was this filter right here. And it's not really the best location on the newer Hoover bagless, Hoover Elite systems. The filter's right underneath. No, actually not underneath there. It's up in here. You take this off and then you peel it up. There's this one. And it's a little dusty, but not too bad. It goes together like this, and then back there's two little holes right there, notches, and there you go, just like that. It says right there to clean filter, blah blah blah. Now here's first issue with the machine. First thing that was wrong with it was the dirty filter, but here is this switch, or what do you call it? Latch is broke. And this right here. I tried to get another one off of the Hoover Agility, but this part right here is completely different. So I just gotta sit in there and let this power suction hold it in. And it'll stay in there until I lean it forward. And then another thing that was a problem with it is there's a rubber boot right in there that seals the bottom of the canister to the cyclone assembly. And that was all dry rot, dry, cracked, brittle, all chipped apart. And so I broke it apart and I took the one off of the Hoover Agility canister, stuck it on there, and so now the inner filter stays mostly clean. Here's your brush control, on off, height control, post motor filter. It's got the automatic rewind. Here's the brush roll. It's not the best at detangling, but it does pretty good at agitation. Somebody said this machine's from '02. I don't know for sure, but I do know this is one of the earlier multi-cyclonic bagless machines after they had that terrible twin chamber design, which had the filter on one side as screen, and you'd have to clean the screen and the filter after every use. And if you didn't, you would not have the performance you'd want. So there's the inside brush roll. It has a weird clutch. Don't grab it there. It has a weird clutch. And here you can kind of hear it going. Similar design that they use for the self-propelled models. So it has a belt to here and a belt to here. I don't know why. It's similar that they had on the early Panasonic machines that had a flat belt and a round belt. And that was really a lame idea because now you have twice the belts to start slipping instead of just one. However, I think this one's geared, so it's holding up better. It's got a height adjustable handle, which is kind of funny because normally I just pull it up. I don't know. How often have you thought your handle's too short? But just another feature it has. Here's a clear tube right here so you can see if you have a clog. That's kind of cool. 2 extension ones. The hose is very long. One of the longest hoses in a vacuum. I think they got inspiration from the Dyson line, because that one does have a long hose. However, the hose is not incorporated into the handle, which is kind of a good thing because, you know, I wasn't really a fan of, I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking the handle out for the hose, but you had to unravel the cord every time you did that, and so it wasn't much of a game. You pull out the handle when you needed the handle, I mean the extension wand, but then you didn't, you just plopped it aside, so it's fine. Let's pull this out. Okay, here we go with the Hoover Mach5 multicyclonic. One thing I do like about this machine is that, well, I like the color scheme. Orange and silver and a little bit of blue. That's unusual. I love how the power button is right here. It's not stuck on the side or on the back. Some Bissells, it's right here. A lot of Hoovers, or the cheaper models, it's on the side instead of just right on top. Got a cord hook. That looks broken. Oh, there we go. It is quieter than I expected. Most Hoovers are quite a bit louder than this. I do hear some bearing noise on a brush roll. I don't know if that's the brush roll or the clutch itself. Now my camera's going lame. There we go. Must say, this is one of the heaviest vacuums I have, even heavier than a self-propelled Kirby. But if you hold it right here and kind of push with the bottom of your hand, it's not that difficult to deal with, but I am a younger person, so there is that. I wouldn't want an elderly person wrestling around this machine. However, the hose is really long, so if they were just going to use it for upholsteries, that's fine. But it is quite the beast, I admit. That's all the more excited I was when I saw it in the back of the car. Because I don't have this machine. I have quite a few Hoover Elites and Hoover Cyclonic and Bagless XYZ, but this is the only Mach 5 I have. I really like that feature that turns off when you put it in upright position. It's got a light, but it's obviously burnt out. Did it get a push pin? Yes, it can. Oh no, what happened here? Food. Crap. Could be worse. You better back up.
You better move to the right. You're doing something to it.
Standing behind me. Now let's give it the what we sucked up mess test. I just vacuumed yesterday. Look at all that shit. Yeah, the boot that came on here, all of this is all brittle and broken. So if you don't have a good seal with this, all the dust is going to go right to your pre-motor filter. And since it doesn't have that latch to work, some of the debris likes to fall in right in there. There. Now let's see how it can do it, picking it back up. I had the a bounce sheet just to help pick up, cling on to hair and whatnot. It seems to work really well. If you keep the bounce sheet in there, I think I have an idea. I have a concept that if you put a bounce sheet in there to float around, or a piece of paper towel or TP, when it goes around, it's gonna catch the dust, the loose dust, rather than just floating around. It's gonna cling and create a ball. So there you have it. Look at all that shit. Oh my god. And I vacuum every day. Unless I don't get the opportunity, and I don't get to vacuum in a day, then you get twice as much. Alright, so let's put all this over here. Wow, that ain't bad. It's a free vacuum. I believe it's from O2, so that's some pretty decent results. I mean, anybody can say, oh, another vacuum is going to get more, a bag machine is going to do better, but you know, look at the pudding. Look at that. That's not bad for two little rooms. That just gets a lot of traffic. So there you have it. Let's put it up all the way to see how it performs. Wow. It will definitely suck to the throw rug. But can it clear the bounce sheet? Yes, it can. I'm gonna suck up the throw rug again too. As you can see, it doesn't do the best with hairs and strings. But it comes right off really easily. As long as you don't wait too long to pick them out. There. Another one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, 6 screws to get this out. Oh no. Look how much dust is dropping. Okay, so as much as I want to love this machine, it looks like it is skipping on some horsepower, which is unfortunate because it's not too loud, but bummer. Here's the hose strength. So overall, not too bad, but as you can see, if I can shake dust out of the bottom of it, that's not a great sign.
Happy day for chickens. They get Rice Krispie treats.
But it looks cool enough and works good enough, so there you have it. Thanks for watching.